exciting with the sounds of the Titans taking the field a moment ago. They're ready for football as their Titans are set to match up with Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers.
Set to kick off.
The Titans kicker Stephen Gostkowski ready to do the honors, and we are underway in Nashville. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. From San Jose, Tyler Irvin. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
Brings up second and 10.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Irvin. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
A gain of 4 yards and a Packer first down.
On first, again, they go with Irvin. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 34-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Rodgers looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 6, and it's 3rd down.
Now Rodgers looking deep for Adams. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Desmond King picks it, and he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared, but I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line.
The tackle made.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. From the 50, it's Tannehill. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. How about this for an opening drive decision? You got 4th and short, just outside of field goal range in all likelihood. What do you do?
I'm going for it. I've got to go get it right now. I want to establish a tone. It's early in the game. I want to let my offense know that I believe in them. And you know something else? I let my defense know I believe in them also by taking that gamble. If we don't get it, it's okay. You guys will cover for me.
A first down carry for Henry. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
No gain on
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
28-yard line.
From the gun, here's Tannehill. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. We're scoreless after 1.
Quarter with no score.
Ready for the second quarter from Tennessee, and it's the homestanding Titans in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down and less than a yard. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. He'll get a couple yards on that one, and it'll move the chains. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Derrick Henry. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the
Trying to punch it in with Henry. And this time he is in. Taking it in from 2 yards out as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Now this will make it into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Gain on the play.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Looking deep for Adams. He's got it at the 15. And they're going to have this all the way down deep into Tennessee territory. And in 2 plays just like that, they're already operating in the red zone. Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. And this one's incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Rodgers. Touchdown, Packers. Rodgers finding Valdez-Scantling. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
Mason Crosby for the extra point.
It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
That ties the game at 7. Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they had the touchdown during the last drive, and I'm guessing that you like the balance they had on that last drive.
And I loved it. Forget liking it. Absolutely love what they were doing because
To be ahead of the defense that much, where every play call you have, run or pass, is working pretty well for you.
Makes you look like a genius.
It really does. It also lets you know that your preparation was pretty good, and now the defense has to do all the adjusting.
On second down now, it's Henry. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 15 yards on the play, first down. They'll run with Henry. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. So into Packer territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 46. Henry on first down, not finding much running room as he pushes forward for a yard or two at most. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
At the 45-yard line.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill. To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. And that's caught by Smith. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. First down.
10 at the 26-yard line.
A shotgun handoff to Henry. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Good contain, no gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
For the field goal of 37.
And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And the Titans hit the scoreboard first. It's 3-0. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, Carter, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
Packers take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. You're down 3, under a minute to go. How aggressive are you going to be in this spot?
Not as aggressive as I probably would want to be. Only down 3. I mean, it might as well be even going into the half. That's not a deficit that makes me want to push it and potentially make a mistake in this situation and cost myself even more points.
But, boy, getting into field goal range and tying it, that's tempting.
Awfully enticing. You almost talked me into it.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again, Rodgers. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Rodgers to throw once more. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
Incomplete. It's 4th down.
Three straight incompletions. They don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. And they're out of timeouts, remember, so this is going to have to be a delay. So that'll back them up 5. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. They'll run it with Jones. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no return here for Evans as they will bring this out to the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. It's complete to Brown, right side. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
That's another Titans 1st down.
On 1st down, Henry. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Again, it's Henry. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Brought down.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. They set up the screen for Henry. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38.
A 3-yard loss on the play.
Here we go on 4th. Tannehill. He'll let this go for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line. And they're not able to convert on 4th down. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
The intended receiver there, Tyler Irvin. That'll bring up 2nd down. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to send this one deep. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And they do finally get him at the 12. It's a big play that time for the Packers. 46 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and
a 2nd down carry for Irvin. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
The ball carrier. Tackle made at the 5-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. It's Davante Adams hauling it in from Aaron Rodgers. And once again, the Packers, they're back out in front. And that makes it 14-10.
Is good. Makes the score Packers 14, Titans 10. Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
At the 48-yard line.
And that's going to do it. Clock hits zeros. They're not going to get another playoff. Time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Buying time to his left.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Back to the air, Tannehill on 2nd down. Now they go screen, it's complete. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Escaping the pressure right. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will have a Titans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Tannehill to his top target, Brown, for a Tennessee 1st. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40.
Let's get off the field. Check. Crouch. Check left. He's checking crouch. Shoot.
Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
On the carry.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Adrian Amos with a pick. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for him. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who have had the receivers on lockdown.
First down, Irvin. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Jeffrey Simmons on the stop. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Again they run. Again it's Irvin. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second. From the gun on third down, Rodgers. He's got Adams on the hookup. Touchdown, Packers. Devontae Adams, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And that interception key as it leads to the touchdown. It's good, and it's 21-10.
It is good. Makes the score Packers 21, Titans 10. Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This will make it into the end zone. And no return here for Evans as they will bring this out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
They turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here.
9-yard line.
On first down, Tannehill. Henry's got it out on the left side. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Flushed out right. And his throw is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit.
And this is taken in at the 5. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
So the deficit now 3 after the huge conversion, but they need to get the football back.
So this is where special teams really comes into play because getting the ball back, it starts with this next kickoff. How do they get downfield, either jar it loose or get the ball back themselves? That's going to be key for them.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. eluding the pressure right. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Rodgers looking to throw. Looking deep for Adams. And got his man complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 34.
First down, Green Bay.
Rodgers to throw. Looking downfield for Jones. And this is taken in at the 5. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. It's first and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Back to throw, Rodgers. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and goal, back even further. On play action, now Rodgers. They'll roll him out right. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. Extra point try now for Crosby.
Mason Crosby for the extra point.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Good. Makes the score Packers 28, Titans 18. Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, two-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
Second and 10 now from the 27. Tannehill now to throw. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. The safety, Adrian Amos, comes crashing in for the sack.
Brings up third down.
One last throw here for Tannehill. He's going to let it fly. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And a little bit of a consolation prize there. He's into the end zone. Won't win them the game, but they do get the score with all zeros showing.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
Doesn't affect the outcome, but, hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Or, of course, in the fantasy football world, these points mean a lot.
A lot there. And it's incomplete. It was an exercise in futility anyway. It doesn't affect the final outcome, and this one's over. So they tried to tack on 2 more. Wouldn't have mattered as far as who won and who lost, but that's how this one ends.
Felt like cosmetics, didn't it? Just put another 2 points on the board, make the score look a little bit better. Maybe they wanted to run a 2-point conversion just to see what they had. Who knows? But it just wasn't necessary.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up with Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. Set to go in a rematch of what would come to be known later as the first Super Bowl. The Chiefs and Packers are underway.
And this carries into the end zone.
And he is out of bounds here on the return. Here's the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 24-yard line.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Mahomes. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory.
Ball carrier.
Kenny Clark, the big D tackle, there to make the stop.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins.
Mahomes.
That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing. But to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position. And to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 14 yards. Good for a Packer first down.
Packers.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Throwing again. Rodgers. That's complete. Right around the 8. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
Touchdown, Green Bay.
A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers have taken the early lead. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers.
Makes the score Packers 7, Chiefs 0. Mason Crosby to kick.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Taken in the end zone.
And he is out of bounds here on the return.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Here we go again. 24 is the mark. They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer. Yellow.
From the shotgun, it's a give to Bell. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards there and a first down.
It's funny, partner. Le'Veon Bell, when he came out of Michigan State, when I go back and look at my analysis of him and what my grades were for him, thought he was a big-time player, great potential, but I didn't know we were going to get this player. I was used to a big, solid, thick running back, but now I've got a full package, a guy who can do everything, as we just saw there, including breaking tackles.
But at the time, 2nd-round pick in 2013, some people probably wishing they'd taken him in the 1st. Mahomes firing complete. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Mahomes now to throw. Flush to his right. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now here's Mahomes being chased out left. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time, but it'll be 2nd down.
At the 40-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Bell. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Ball carrier brought down at the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. On 3rd down, here's Bell. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Bell. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Dancing to his left. Looking for the end zone.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on fourth. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Forced out to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Was it Darius Smith there getting in and bringing him to the ground?
So their first drive of the game already trailing, having given up points. But a little surprised that they went for it, right?
Maybe the big guy, the head coach, senses this is going to be a shootout type of a game, that they've got to match them point for point, as opposed to, hey, we'll get them later. Maybe he just has that sense, and that's why he decided to go for it there.
On play action, it's Rodgers. Steps away to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
Rodgers will try again on second down. He gets this to Davante Adams. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
And a Packer first down.
On play action, Rodgers. And his throw here's incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. That took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. To throw again, Rodgers. The left side throw complete to Adams. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 28. Rodgers finding Adams for a Packer first.
First down.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. That's caught. It's Robert Tonyan, the tight end. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Second and a yard.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones.
Rodgers.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Packers.
On first down, Rodgers. His pass caught at the 4.
And the Packers are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Now they've got 3 tight ends here on first and goal to add some extra mass.
Touchdown, Packers! Robert Tonyan there to make the grab. And the Packers add 6 to their lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. And it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. And he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Crosby connects on the extra point, and it's now 14-0.
Takes this about 5 yards deep.
And he is out of bounds here on the return.
At their own 25-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go-around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all.
A big seam, and he might go all the way.
Is that it?
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Mecole Hardman, 75 yards. And the Chiefs strike quickly here for 6 points. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. And a lot of football, full half to be played.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 22.
Certainly feels like the classic second guess, but let's be honest about it. They had a chance going to halftime with the lead. Why did they take a chance with a throw there? I don't understand that.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. And now this defense has to try to protect that lead going into the locker room.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. He will push his way down to about the 14. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Mahomes going to throw. And that's caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelsey as the first half is winding down. Now the Chiefs have tied it, and they can take the lead with the extra point. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the two-point try. Now Mahomes, and that is caught for the 2 points. So 2 successful two-point tries now for them.
And you know what it does? It gives you a boost, a huge one for your team because, hey, you're dominating them now. They can't stop you either scoring touchdowns or two-point conversions. But how about the defense? You don't know what to do at this stage. You can't stop them in any direction.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Caught on the right side by Jones. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A final shot before half for Rodgers. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the 3rd quarter.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure.
And he's into the clear. The 20. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line.
1st and goal.
A big run there by Jones. 78 yards. Well, that didn't take long. 1 play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. They'll run it. This is Irvin. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Tyler Irvin, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And once again, the Packers, they're back out in front. He's got it, and it's now a 21-16 lead.
Makes the score Packers 21, Chiefs 16. Mason.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
23-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Now this time Mahomes will throw. Escaping the pressure right. Taking a deep shot. Oh, wide open. Complete. And down to the 11. An outstanding pickup there for the Chiefs. 51 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone.
Switch.
Here's Bell, and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and
Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. His pass caught at the 4. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
31's the mark. Let's go.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
1st and 10.
Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
A nice run there by Jones on 1st down as he'll wind up getting about 5, so 2nd and 5 coming up.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 25 on 2nd down, Rodgers, the left side completion to Jones. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Rodgers now on 1st down. Throw left side complete. It's Jones. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, 1st down. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Give him 28 yards on that one. And it'll result in a fresh set of downs. We're back now in KC.
Chiefs.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
It's Packer football here as they've got the lead as well to begin the 4th quarter. Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Rodgers. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jones. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers add on to their lead. Now Crosby for the point after. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead.
Makes the score Packers 28, Chiefs 16. Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Brings up 2nd and 4. at the 31-yard line.
Looking to throw again on second down. Mahomes firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
For a Kansas City Chiefs. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On first down, Mahomes completes it to Hardman. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
That's good. For
A really nice gain of 25 yards. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They got 29 yards that time. Mahomes to throw once more. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Mahomes hitting his favorite target, Travis Kelce, on the touchdown pass. And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, one by land, two by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
Chiefs 22.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down.
3-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Flushed out right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. This is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They're facing a critical third down now as they try to hold on to this lead. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Hardman on the return.
Nearly a huge return, as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And it's Chiefs football. First and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're down here in a one-score game. At the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late-game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Well, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
Chiefs. First and 10.
Mahomes to throw. Steps away. That is caught at the 7. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Come up on a first and goal and most likely 4-down territory as they need a touchdown and the PAT for the lead. Now Bell, and he's in for the touchdown, and barring a miracle, the extra point can win this football game.
Well, that's the one they had to have. Put them in a position where they're tied up, but I got to get out of the way. We still got an extra point that's pretty crucial.
That's right, just one more element to complete the victory. And they have got the lead.
Good. Makes the score Chiefs 29. Packers.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Austin on the return. The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, this is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here.
56, Mike, 56, right there.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted.
This ain't no high school.
It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here, coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to